So we're here with another protest in the Wirral about the peak cluster, about the pipeline, and the standard thing has been to ask about why to be against it. But in your case here, you've got a disillusionment with the Labour Party, and you're in your party, and the Green Party, and you think the Green Party is quite good. So where do you think they stand on this?
Well, hopefully, the Green councillors locally seem to have been very good and haven't supported either this project, Peak Cluster, or HyNet, because they are really interlinked. And other councillors also from other parties have voted against this scheme. So it's hopeful, and I think it's growing, and it's putting pressure on local MPs. What we've got to do is get the MPs to change their mind now as well. And they've got to start listening to the communities and what they have to say.
And what's interesting is that it seems to be almost a cross-party support, except for Labour, or against, cross-party against. And it goes from the Reform Party, who object to it even, through to the Green Party on the other side, but not the Labour Party in government.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of reasons to object to this, so I think that helps bring people together. But the government and the MPs are just towing party lines. They're thinking of their careers rather than thinking of the communities. And it's about time that they started listening to others. And they need to start understanding that their seats aren't safe if they're going to carry on this line.
Because there's a lot of disaffection with lots of things about the Keir Starmer government, and this is just one thing. Because there's some Labour councillors locally aren't following the line because they're against it, whereas the national government line is to be for this pipeline.
Yeah, I think although the national government might be saying that, lots of environmental groups are against it. Yeah. And there was lots of letters from environmental groups and campaigning going on to stop this even before the government brought it in. And hopefully these can all come together and put some pressure. We're not saying that things don't need to be done, they do, but there's better things to do which can do far more, far quicker, far cheaper.
So are those although you kind of started to outline your reasons that you'd be personally against it as well. So why fundamentally is it not a good idea? You don't think just to have this pipeline taking the CO2 through the Wirral?
Well, it's not getting rid of CO2. It's moving it from one place to another with a huge cost in between, which is going to be heavily funded by public funding. There's the health and safety issues on the communities which are going to be ongoing, and then it's going to end up underneath the seabed. Who's going to monitor it? It's going to be there forever, and all we're doing is creating another problem for future generations. What we need to be doing is investing in other alternatives. We can be producing lower carbon cement, and other industries can change their ways. They just need more investment in that side of things rather than in pipelines, which keeps fossil fuels going and doesn't really deal with the problem.
Yeah, because it's starting in Derbyshire. It's Derbyshire where the cement is being produced, and it's going from there right through the Cheshire countryside. So that's why this protest now is outside of Floral Pavilion in New Brighton. There's been one in Wallasey Town Hall. It affects locally Hoylake and Mells is very close to there, but also in Cheshire it's going to go from Neston and Williston, quite close to those places. Yeah. And you're kind of from sort of Frodsham, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're on the outskirts of Chester, so it's going to come. Yeah. It's going to come not far up the road, just from where I live. So it's going to come across a massive area. And if all these areas can come together, I think we can get a campaign going, and this can be stopped, and we can get something else far better in its place.
So it's more than a NIMBY thing. It's about the concerns.
Yeah. There are real concerns about CO2, and we do need to reduce it. But this isn't reducing it; it's moving it from one problem in one area to another problem in another area, and that isn't the answer.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your thoughts there. So it's been a very quite a noisy process. Some interesting ideas for songs and all that. And one original song was produced, a Ghostbusters parody, wasn't it? And then we've had even the police put the sirens on in support as they went past. Just missed that on video. So it's been the strength of local feeling is that most people are against it, I would say, except for the heckling of some local youth. So there you go. So that's it for New Brighton. Floral Pavilion, 107 News. Thanks very much.